Welcome to another episode of the Miss Natural Talk Show. My name is Eva van Zeeland, and I'm going to do this in English because my guest he speaks English, and that makes it a lot of much easier to communicate together. He was recently in Prague, and I think for a long time, but he was going to tell that story to you later. And he's now back to Australia where he lives, and he is in quarantines. As you can see, I've got this little widget I never use, but now I think, okay, I can use it. 6 days of quarantine, but he's obligated to stay there for 14 days, and he's in a hotel. He didn't pick himself, he has to pay himself, and that's not the great circumstances. So he's in Australia. Welcome, Sut. I'm going to put you on screen next to me. And here you are. Welcome to my talk show. Can you please introduce yourself, who you are, maybe your age, some
Mhm.
little background?
Yeah, first of all, thank you for the opportunity to share this experience. And yeah, my name is Sud, and I'm 41 years old, born in India, and been living in Sydney, Australia. Before I moved to Prague. So I lived in Prague for about 4.5 years, and yeah, with all the things going on, I decided to move back to Australia.
Yes.
So that simple intro.
So you did the testing, I guess, the PCR test, or what did you do to get back?
Yes. So for Australia, the requirement is to have a negative PCR test 72 hours before boarding the flight.
Mm-hmm.
So I had to take that test, and then a
And it
few
was
days
negative. You have a negative test result.
negative. Yeah, it has to
Mm-hmm.
be
Yeah, yeah.
negative, and
Just to
yeah.
tell the people.
Yeah, but then before because my flight is through Germany, so I came to know like 4 days before the actual flight that
Hmm.
I need to take another test because Germany has different rules. That is 48 hour need another test negative.
Ah,
Uh,
so
so
this was
but
your second test,
so I had to take a second test. But
and
the
that was
Germany,
also negative.
it was luckily negative. Yeah,
Yeah.
I was so anxious about it because that's like a showstopper, right? So if
Yeah.
you get positive,
What
then all the
happens
plans
if you
are
were
ruined.
positive then and you were in Germany? Then
Yeah, that's the thing. So I mean, I'm still in Prague because I can't board the plane first without negative
oh,
test.
okay.
So, for example, uh, because I've cleaned up everything, my home and all, so I was renting out Airbnb. So
Yeah.
imagine if I tested positive, then that means my plans is ruined, and I can't fly
Yeah. You make
until I
extra
have positive.
expensive. Yeah.
Yeah, then I have to change the flight ticket and all that. Yeah, so it's basically messy. So thinking about all that is already created a lot of
Yeah.
anxiety.
But
But
you're
I
also
try
a
not to think
positive
about it.
thinker, huh? So you were like, okay, this may be working out.
Yeah, I mean, I'm very positive, I would say. So again, at the end of the day, I'm a human being. So when it comes to be realistic, everything. So of course, I've gone through an anxiety, but then I just say to myself, okay, don't think too much about it. Just we'll deal with it when it happens. Just be, it'll be okay. Just think like that. So I had to like say
Yes.
that to myself.
And how was the flight? So you flew from Germany to Australia. Was it the
Yeah.
whole time with
So
the mouth mask on? And
yeah, so flight is basically Prague to Frankfurt, Frankfurt to Abu Dhabi, and then Abu Dhabi to Sydney.
okay,
So
yeah,
yeah, all the way through, face mask is required. But sometimes I just take it off just to see what what happens.
yeah.
Especially
And did
on the
you want to eat?
long leg flights.
Yes.
Um, yeah, the short one like Germany one, yeah, there are too many people, so it's kind of difficult to get not to have. So I say,
Mm.
okay, fine, 1 hour is not a big deal.
Yes.
But on the Frankfurt to Abu Dhabi, it was a long flight, and probably the positive side of COVID is not a lot of people on the flight.
Okay.
So
So you have your
plenty
space. Okay.
plenty of leg room, so you can sleep like on a bed. Yeah,
Ah.
that's
Yeah.
positive side. I
Yeah.
think the first flight was probably 20 people whole flight,
Mm.
so not a lot. Yeah, and so with the Sydney flight also probably less than 20, maybe 15 or less.
Yes. And then you arrived after such a long journey because yeah.
Yeah, so
Mm-hmm.
25 hours of total flight, and I know what to expect once I landed. So yeah, once the flight came to halt, and then people obviously got up and ready to go, but then there was some hiccup at the starting of the flight at the beginning. So there were some officials. I think it was probably police or so-called health officials.
Mm-hmm.
So they said that sit down again, and so we had to sit down for a bit because they need to hand over some documentation. So yeah, it took about 20 minutes something.
Yeah, they're going
Then
to look at your negative test result, I think.
no, funny they didn't actually look asked for test a negative
No.
test at all. Yeah, no,
Huh?
they're
Okay.
just giving the documentation about what gonna happen next, all
Hmm.
that, basically 14-day quarantine documentation and all that.
Yeah, that's
And part of
obligated.
that,
Even if you have a negative test, then you still have to go in quarantine for 14 days.
correct, correct.
Don't you think
Yeah,
that's
which don't make
strange?
sense.
Yeah,
It
that's
is
that makes
it is
sense.
strange. Yeah, I mean, it's nothing scientific about it because this is what I'm thinking about, right? Okay, so you're saying to me test negative, that means you're not serious health risk, which means I am allowed to go. But then
Yeah,
why do I need to quarantine regardless of whether negative test or not?
yeah.
So
And do
again,
you have an
nobody is there to
Australian
stop.
passport as well?
Yeah, I'm Australian
Yeah,
citizen. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, and then
because
what happens? Yeah.
another thing is is only allowed Australian citizens and permanent residents of Australia only allowed at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're a tourist or somebody, yeah, not allowed anywhere.
No.
So yeah, once we got the documentation, we were said okay, offload the flight, and then we go through the normal customs queue. So there were health officials waiting in their PP suit, uh, and yeah, one
Welcome
by one.
home, sir. Welcome home. Yeah.
Yeah, so they're basically asking, oh, welcome, and do you have any symptoms, headache, and yeah, basically all the
Yeah.
questions asking about. I said, yeah, I don't have anything. So say, oh, okay, then you just followed through the line and went to do the customs. So they just quickly checked the passport and stamped it and collected the baggage. So once the baggage is finished, and then in Australia there is this biosecurity for, um, I think it's like baggage. Like if you bring some food,
Mm-hmm.
so you need to like when you're still on the flight, you need to fill out a form saying that okay, I'm carrying food or some seeds, or I'm in
Yeah.
the rural area. My shoes are in the like mud, something like that. So you need to tick something. So yeah, they check that suitcase, and then they'll ask, okay, what kind of food are you bringing? So if they're satisfied, they don't check anything. Otherwise, they will just put through the normal check
And do they
again.
also
So
do the temperature check? The temperature.
Ah, they did that when we exited the flight or before exiting,
But
one
what's your
time.
temperature? I can bring temperature in my screen now. It's
Yeah, I don't know. They didn't
I
say, but
hate those widgets. The stupid
yeah,
widgets.
especially putting on the forehead, not on the wrist.
Oh,
Yeah,
for your third eye. Yeah.
yeah, exactly. They're pointing it there. I say, okay, fine,
Yeah.
whatever. I just looked away.
Uh,
But yeah, it
yeah.
must be normal temperature. Otherwise, they would have gotten panic.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Really.
so once we exited that the biosecurity quarantine for the baggage, then there were already the Australian Defence Force military guys waiting, and they just okay, please come in, you come through, and they just
Like a
redirected
criminal.
us.
You're a
Yeah,
criminal.
exactly.
But yeah.
Yeah, not only criminal, but feel like you are some human biological health hazard,
Oh yeah.
if some carrying disease, even though we are completely healthy and no symptom whatsoever. At the best, it is flu for me at least.
Yeah.
But even that is not there. But yeah, we are supposed to be like that. So the military personnel took the baggage. They said we will put it onto the bus and we will just go inside. So
Hmm.
yeah, just boarded the bus and then
And
we
did
were
you know
ordered
where you
the.
were going? Did you know where you were going at that
No,
time?
no, no. We have no
You had
idea.
no
I mean,
idea.
we know that we'll be going to a hotel, but we have no idea which hotel because this is all like a lottery. So
It's a
yeah, we don't
lottery.
know till we are there. Yeah, yeah. It
Yeah,
could
and you
be
have to pay.
getting.
You have to pay it for yourself. The hotel.
Yeah, but not right away. They will send a bill afterwards once
Oh,
we
afterwards. So you don't know
visit.
what
Yeah.
what it will cost. What are the
No, no, it
facilities?
yeah, it is predetermined like 3,000 Australian dollar. So
Three
that's
thousand.
the yeah 3,000 Australian dollars, which
Okay,
is probably 2,500 something like that in
that's
euros.
like an extra holiday.
Yeah, it is
Yeah. Whew.
well much
Yeah.
holiday including accommodation depending on where you go, but you can
But I
still
don't
get
think
that.
it's a really happy holiday.
It is not at all. Yeah,
No.
not at all happy because yeah, once we handed over that document to fill up, which is basically I think tracking form. So we need to give our name, address, phone
Mhm.
number, all that form, and then yeah, we are taken to some unknown hotel. And once the bus landed, then we know, oh, okay, so this is going to be the hotel for the next 14 days.
And how is the hotel? Where
Surprise.
are you? Yeah.
Yeah, this hotel I got is pretty near airport. So that's another thing. But then
You
again,
still
as
need
a
to travel a lot to go home. Where is your home? Is it still hours
yeah,
driving? Yeah.
about 40 minutes on a cab.
Oh, 40 minutes. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah,
That's,
this room again don't have any window to open, so
you
it's
don't
just
have
a
a
recycling.
window to open. No, let that sink in, people. He doesn't have a window that he can open. So you have a window you can see outside, but it can't be open.
Yeah, no,
Ah,
cannot be opened. It's
for
yeah,
40
closed
minutes.
up.
And you can't leave
40 minutes.
the room. Can you leave the room to
No,
go?
not
No?
allowed.
You're not
No,
allowed to go to the lobby or to the. Is
no,
there a gym or a pool or no? Nothing.
no, no, no. I can't step out of my door.
Do you have a key for the door? Or is it
No,
locked?
no, it is not locked. There is no key. So if I go out, for example, if I step out of my door and try
Yeah.
to walk near to the lifts, there are, I think it's cops or the military. They are there on every floor.
That's like a
So
jail.
it is like a jail. Probably jail is better in my opinion.
Yeah, then you
At
can
least
do the
person in the jail,
airtime in
you can
jail.
get out for an hour to exercise and get fresh air and sunlight. But here, no.
Oh, that's strange. And how
Yeah.
does it work with the food? Do you get when do you get your food and where do you eat?
Yeah, that's the funny part. We food is included three meals, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So
Hmm.
somebody will come to the door and they drop the packet and they knock the door, and we are allowed to go only after 30 minutes, 30 seconds. They knock the door.
And then they run away, and then you quickly because otherwise the germs
Exactly,
will.
exactly. Yeah, they run away or something. Yeah,
Oh
we don't
no.
we don't see
And
when they
what is
open
the
the door.
food like? Is it, yeah? It's on a tray with plastic maybe or.
Plastic tray. Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
The food portion is like for kids actually.
oh, it is so. I'm living
Yeah,
all through the situation now. So this is a big challenge the universe is giving you.
yeah. I mean, I like my company. I can spend like alone for a long time, no problem. But this is something new. I thought like I can manage it, but when I landed the first 2 3 days, it's yeah something I thought it's not even easy for me. Somebody who
Yeah.
have
But
been there
imagine
alone.
if you're traveling with your husband and kids, and then you
Mm.
all have to go in separate rooms. Or how does they do that with families?
Yeah, if there is a family, so you when you're applying, because another thing about before you go to like Australia or 1 week before the departure date, you need to complete a travel form,
Travel or
travel
form?
travel declaration form. So there you will mention your detail like name, full name, address, passport, and then you can mention like, okay, I have a family, so we need so-called healthy hotel.
Oh,
So-called healthy hotels. For example, if you are a family or if you have some pre-existing health conditions, so if you need to be looked after some special, so you can request that.
okay.
But again, I think there is no
I think you have to
guarantee that
pay
you
for
will
that
get.
as well. Yeah.
No, I think it's the same
Oh,
included,
okay.
like flat out $3,000. But you need to
Oh.
request that, okay, because I have so and so. So they will probably allocate it.
So
Yeah.
the
So
only light you see is from your laptop now. That's your vitamin D, or how do you get your vitamins?
no vitamin D.
No, do you
Because
supplement yourself with vitamin D?
yeah.
You have
No.
supplements?
Yeah, I have to. Yeah, otherwise I
Yeah,
don't know what will
order
happen.
them. Order them
Yeah,
online. You can
I
order
have them.
things
Yeah,
online or not?
yeah. Because yeah, the sun, unlucky, the sun probably comes from the behind. So
Yeah,
in the
that is
morning,
the
I don't
window.
get
Yeah.
it from the front. Yeah.
Yeah, please make sure you get some vitamin D suppletion.
Yes.
Yeah,
I'm taking vitamin D supplement. Yeah.
yeah, and yeah, maybe some extra meditation to connect you with the sun. Oh, you can see it, but that's the Schumann meditation from the
Hmm.
Schumann resonance, and you can connect with the inner sun in the earth, and then above the sun, so you could be like
Through,
your
yeah,
own. Oh,
connect with the aura. Yeah,
yeah,
and drinking lots of water.
and I also heard that they put on the air conditioning a bit to.
Yeah. Yeah,
What's
the first day it was horrible. The aircon was full on. I switched it off. I decreased or increased the temperature, but nothing. It was so freezing. Then I have to wear all the jackets and sit and then go under the sheets. It wasn't helping.
they
Then
are
I had to
making you
complain.
sick like this? Yeah, they are making you
Yeah,
sick.
that's what it came to mind. I just sat there and thinking like this, and then it's like sounds like deliberately they're trying to make you sick, even though we are normal. And again, another thing is 2 days after you arrive, there is a test, first test for PCR again.
Oh, again, full time.
So
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, but the other two kind of, yeah, doesn't count because this is part of the quarantine.
Oh.
So yeah, second day I'm again kind of nervous because massive jet lag is there, and this aircon is so cold. So I it made
Yeah.
me a little bit like I'm really sick. Yeah, nervous. It'll test positive because of for
Oh,
whatever happens. But luckily, I was still feeling okay on the second day. I managed to somehow
yeah.
ask for heater. Then they supplied some heater. So yeah, I tried to adjust to the local timings to sleep. That way, I got adjusted quite quickly.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And what do you
luckily,
do? What do you do the
yeah,
whole day then? So that you the test
yeah,
was negative as well, so that's positive. Yeah.
yeah. Because they said we will call you if it is positive. So I didn't get any call. So
Ah,
I
great.
assumed it's negative, which is good. So the next test and the last one is the day 12.
Yeah, day 12, and then.
Day 12, and then again it has to be negative. If it is positive, I think extension.
Oh, well, look, maybe we do another interview on day 12. It's day 6 now. Day 12, I'll come
Yeah,
back to you.
day 12, yeah.
Yeah, I'll be there for you on day 12. So, but what do you do whole day?
Yeah, I try to make some routine that I normally do. Um, yeah, I stick to that, so it's somehow I'm able to do the time passing. So
Yes. So you have
I
your laptop,
normally,
you have internet access, so that's
yeah,
something.
yeah, there is, yeah, internet access, which is not too bad, I would say, not too slow, not too fast, but it's
Mhm.
doable. Yeah, yeah, I just like get up in the morning, my usual times, and have shower, breakfast, and then go on to my laptop, and do a regular research and stuff, listening to podcasts, and yeah, just get in touch with the current affairs,
Mhm.
and then watch movies later,
Yeah.
and also take some naps.
and then repeat.
and some reading if I'm, yeah, if
Yeah,
I want to change something.
yeah.
Yeah, and talking to. I have a daughter here, so I talk to her.
Oh, that's nice. Ah, that's I
Yeah,
know. No,
and to my family back home. Yeah,
yeah,
somehow we can, yeah, do the time passing, manage to
yeah. And
arrange
what's
a
the
schedule.
first thing you're going to do when you are at home in Australia, in your own home, in your own family?
Yeah, when I get out of this, I just want to go to a beach and have fish and chips.
Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, that
Yeah,
sounds great. Oh, that's really yeah. It's a strange, and a lot of people we're in the Netherlands, and the Netherlands they think, oh, that's in Australia. That doesn't
yeah,
happen here.
yeah,
That's not in my area. I don't have to worry about that. How do you see that?
yeah. I mean, I think about it. It's bizarre rules because Australia don't have a lot of cases, for example. But still, they have this weird rule of quarantining people from coming abroad. I think no country has that. Maybe Canada has it too, I think, or at least I have heard of that. I'm not sure how
Yeah.
much is it is enforced. But yeah, this is really strange. I mean, these strange rules for different country,
Yeah.
regardless whether there are cases or not.
So it's possible that those strange rules are coming to Europe as well. It's not only in Australia. And do
Yeah.
you have contact with India still because you're yeah originally from India?
Yes,
Because
of
already
course. Yeah,
strange things happening there now.
I
Yeah.
talk to my family every day. Yes, yes,
Can
yeah.
you
Currently,
update me what's going on in India now?
yeah. Again, I mean, if you look at the main media, it's chaos. It's just like reminds me of last year how they've shown about China, like
Mhm.
people just falling on the road streets like flies, panic and all that. And now it's created like with India, but yeah,
You
I'm
say it's
skeptical about like,
created. You say it's created, so it's not
yeah, yeah,
the
yeah.
story as we see. Yeah.
Yeah, because for China, it is like last year what we saw in the videos. It's like proven, at least in the alternate media. You can see it's just they have taken some videos from somewhere and shown it. Same like when it started in Europe, in Italy, they were showing these like crisis actors in some
Yeah.
fake,
Same
uh, yeah,
hospital. Yeah,
hospital
I can't speak it anymore. Hospital.
emergency room.
Yeah.
Yeah, which was used same for New York and even for
Yeah.
Italy. So
Exactly.
same concept again. I have noticed happening with India too, and it came out like few people I think dug into it and they published. Like they've used photos of one woman from the last year gas leak who was lying
Yes.
on
Yeah,
the
I saw that as well.
pedestrian. Yeah, so things are coming out to show like what's really happening. And of course, I talked to my family. I asked them, okay, tell me what is going on. Is it really that bad?
Yeah.
Do you know anybody of your friends, somebody died or something happened? And nobody could recall anything like that. And they said, no, nothing.
No. They're pushing the vaccine there, and yeah.
Yeah, another thing is like the vaccine. India started vaccinating people, I think, from January onwards.
Yeah, they were the
So
first, the lucky ones, they say. Yeah.
yeah, yeah, and three
The guinea
months or
pigs.
4 months on now, and who knows? I mean, we have heard a lot of cases where people had adverse effects, and
Mm.
even some people died. And again, yeah, we don't know. It could be that, or it could be for giving some alternative cure medicines, which are basically again toxins. So there are, yeah, it is complicated scenario. It's not like a black and white situation like we can say. Yeah,
No, no. I saw a really great video from India. I shared it on my Telegram. Maybe Monique can
Mhm.
show you my Telegram, and I'll put it behind this video. I'll put it in. It's really this guy was fully awoke and he knew what was going on, and he was talking to the media, the old media. We are the new media, and yeah. So how do you see this time? Because yeah, you are not going to vaccinate yourself. I guess you're
Yeah, no, no way. Yeah,
no way.
I'm healthy. I'm healthy. I don't know why I should
Yeah.
vaccinate myself for something that's not even proven to exist.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And so, how do you see the development of the rest of 2021? What will happen? Do you have a feeling about that?
Yeah, it's gonna be, I think, more exciting and roller coaster journey is about to come.
Yeah, first this quarantine hotel for you, and you're day 6 now. So in
Yeah,
6 days, then you have to go test again, and then day 14 you can leave
I can leave. Yeah, yeah, in the evening or something like that. Yeah.
off to the beach with fish and chips.
Yeah, but yeah, first I need to
Yeah,
drop
I
off my
know.
son, of course. But then,
but,
yeah,
but
after.
then okay, yeah. That's yeah. I think it's a story we can share, and that people must know what's going on in the world, and that we are more than just our own bubble. That we can see, and that we are all in this together, but not.
Yeah, like they said, right? They
Yeah,
only said we are on this together. So
yeah.
yeah,
This is a worldwide game plan, and
yeah,
yeah, we are the actors, and some of us don't want to play in this game anymore, and
mm,
some people don't realize that they are. But yeah, it's interesting.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, I mean, people think that in their own bubble, they think, oh yeah, I don't care, or maybe it's not true, because mostly people are listening on the like mainstream media.
Yes.
So I'm if I for example, if I'm living in New Zealand and I watch the mainstream media and talk about some other country like India, then of course, oh my God, it's panicking and all that, like that you will feel. But if you really talk to local people or get some realistic information, then you it gives you a different perspective. I think people
Yeah.
need to all
Do
over the
your own
world need to get
research. Do
all,
your own
yeah,
research. Yes.
do your research. Yes,
Yes. You
that
have
way
a
we
brain for
can.
yourself.
Yeah, unfortunately, I think it's still not happening a lot of it.
Yeah.
People are still relying on the media.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But every time, every day, new people are waking up and to this reality, and they
correct.
see I'm being fooled, and this is mind control, and I'm not participating anymore. I'm
Yeah,
doing my way.
exactly. Yeah, for me, this
Yes.
is like a hypnotic session. The whole thing is a hypno. They repeat
Yeah.
the same thing, like
Yeah.
you're like creating a spell on each and every one. So the people who come out of the spell or never been in that spell can really see what's going on. But the people
Yes.
are under the spell, they keep repeating the same thing that has been fed to them.
Yes.
Is
Yeah, we may remember that we are these creatures from light, from energy and light, and that we can heal ourselves, and that we can use the plant medicines and all the good foods like the Ayurveda. You know for yourself, I think,
yeah,
from India. That's healthy. All the cures for every disease are in nature. So
exactly.
yeah,
We have our bodies are really sophisticated and they are able to cure any kind of problems that are. But of course, we need to be preventative. Not we can't expect it to be healthy by putting poison toxins in the body and expect it to be healing. Yeah,
yes,
that unfortunately that's not how the medical system sees. They
yeah,
need to pump in a lot of chemicals and these toxins, and then they say you'll be healed.
yeah. Yeah, one more tip for you for your dinner. If your dinner comes, you put up the seal. Then first bless your food. Maybe you already do
Yeah,
that, but you can yeah you can put in your good vibes, good energy. You never know what's in the kitchen for bad
yeah,
vibes. Well, so
exactly.
bless your food, give it, and yeah maybe some extra vitamin D or through meditation, and then I think you will be yeah, all right during this strange period, this strange holiday,
Yeah,
holiday from
yeah.
hell.
Holiday from hell. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you very much for sharing your story. And people who are watching, thank you for watching. Please share this story to people who think, yeah, things are different or don't believe that these things are happening. And subscribe to my channel. You can click on the candle in the right hand corner, and then you get my updates. And maybe, yeah, if you like it, we can do this in another 6 day, at the day 12, if you like. Maybe there are some things
Yeah.
happened.
Day 13 maybe, because that's
Oh,
when
day
I get
13.
the
Yeah, oh yeah,
result.
yeah. Day 13.
Yeah.
Then I can show you off, hopefully, to your own home. Okay. Oh, thank you. And see you next time, people. Bye bye. Bye,
Thank
Sid.
you. Bye
Bye.
bye.
Yes, so we are still now